Oh, I am the strange one. I know I'm strange. So I start saying I'm strange. What a dilemma. I probably shouldn't have done that on camera, but I did that anyway. Sorry for showing my teeth. Boy. Hey guys. Welcome, welcome. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be doing bits of this, that, and the other. Because I'm streaming just a little bit earlier, which is nice. That's good. Yeah. So I'm going to be working on a few different things. So we got with some Photoshop stuff, also got some Illustrator. What's new? Not much since yesterday. It scared you. Hey Bella, I recognize you from yesterday. Hi, how are you? Sorry, I sound like SpongeBob there. Hi, how are you? The game? Yeah, the game was pretty cool. I should really not advertise it properly, but at least, you know, talk about, you know, change my update a little bit, the stream information, and say that we were playing Everlasting Summer, and yeah. Dom, ease up on the caps, please. I know that it's a rule, but, you know, coming out people straight away just for showing a little bit of enthusiasm is a little bit mean. I mean, I get it, we don't want caps, but if they're new, cut them some slack. If they're new, just cut them some slack and just say, oi, be careful with the caps. Yeah, so I'm going to be working on this a little bit. I was thinking of doing it just black lines, but then I'm like, nah. I was also going to show you guys a really, really cool trick. I know that it's a kissing picture, but I just want to show you guys this trick. How am I? I did have a look at the chat, but I'm going to start it next week, provided that I get catch up with other commissions. How's my day going? It's okay, got my coffee. I've been awake for about an hour now, I think. So yeah, so I'm going to show you guys this really cool trick, alright? Are you prepared? I'm probably going to put this in a video as well if I can get the right, you know, setting as well. Ever had your heart broken before? Yes. I have. I'm not afraid to say that. Yes, I have had my heart broken before. Alright, so I'm going to show you this trick. So what I've got here is, well, first of all, I'm going to do the black lines. I made it this time. I made it to your stream. Well, thanks, Caleb. Much appreciated. Okay, so I'm going to show you this trick. So what I'm doing here... Oh, cool. To be honest, I didn't actually watch whatever show it was that Robbie Rotten was in, but I did see the We Are Number One, and I know that the actor did a lot of good for humanity, so it's sad. It's always sad when someone, you know, was no longer with us. So what I'm going to do here is I've got my line art layer. I wonder if I can actually show you guys properly. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I've got it here. Just give me a sec. Just so I can show you guys what I'm doing properly, because I know that it doesn't show up. Ah, wrong. God. I have so many folders, it's not funny. Okay, that's not it. Okay. Yep, this is my thing here. Place. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'll show you this. So what I've got here is my layer palette, and what I've got here, place. I'm just showing you guys, alright? Okay, so this here, what I've currently got selected is my line art layer. I'm duplicating it. So the first line art layer, we put on multiply. You see multiply? It's the fourth one down. Oh, Bella, I'm really sorry to hear that, but just look after yourself. Okay, so you go down to multiply, and then what I do is I change the fill. You see the fill there, how it says 50, 75. That's not exactly what I'm changing it to, but I'm putting the fill on about 59 and the opacity on about 47. Now the reason it's not changed is because I've still got this one. So we've got one layer as multiply, and the other one you go down to overlay. So I've got the overlay here, and it creates this this effect. It just makes the color just a bit better. So if you just do multiply, you're basically just doing black over black. But if you're doing overlay, you get to play with a little bit. So what I usually do is I put overlay on the bottom. So I'm just going to play with this a little bit. And then I've got my multiply layer on top, and I might put that on about 40, and yeah, so that's how this is how I do my, this is how I do the line thing. Ever heard of Overwatch? Who hasn't heard of Overwatch? Yes, so I hope that this little, thing here is, helps you understand exactly how I do my lines. Dull. So I'm going to hide that now, so that's just my best way of explaining how I do that stuff. And yes, I'm aware there's still a bit of black around here, but I can fix that. It's not too tricky. But yeah, so that's how I make the lines invisible or, colourful. So I'm going to go back to the Goob lane now. I just thought that was a little interesting something. Oh, nice. What's my favourite genre of animation? Genre of animation? I've never been asked that before. Are you thinking of future Mercy ideas? There are a lot of drawings that I need to do that I still haven't done. I am so awkward. I'm so sorry. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is the same thing I did with this, is I'm going to create a black layer so that you can just see the blacks. So I'm going to get rid of those. And now I'm just going to keep the blacks. So the irises and the ears and the eyebrows. Just anything that's black, I'm going to keep black. And I'm going to make this black too. Oh, merch. Yeah, I'm going to do these heart things with romance couples. I might even do like a few others as well. It feels good to watch a stream again. Well, you're welcome anytime. I'm happy to have you here. You're a plant now? Why are you a plant? Please tell me why you a plant. This is like the one black thing I didn't colour. Alright, so now what we do is we slowly get rid of this. Ah! What's happening? Feel bad for missing the past 2 streams. So here's 5, which is meant to be $5 to make up for it. No worries, Super Ice Flower. Thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated. Hey, Ballistic Chinchilla, welcome. So I am currently getting rid of the black so that I can create the same sort of look as this one. Except in this one, the only black is the eyelashes, so it's not quite the same. Whereas with this one, we're going to have the eyes, the eyelashes, and the, the bits on the hat. No, Jane is sleeping. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you hear this tiny little thing, it's Jane as she's snoring. She's got a little, I think it's a nose thing. She's cute though. I think I just did a bit of the eyebrow by accident. Yes, I did. Whoopsie daisy. Thank goodness there's such a thing as a back button. No, last stream we just, what do? We played a little bit of a visual novel, which I thought would be interesting. Seems like the sort of thing that I can do as well, because it's not exactly, hard. You just press the button, and yes, there was a mini jump scare, but we passed it. We made it through. I made it through. Have I entered the streams? How's everyone? Hey, I'm Foul. Welcome. Much appreciated for being here. I'm going to do a tiny mini plug, and I don't want to sound too annoying, but I've also, if you guys, Hurricane Lane is coming to my estate. I need to prepare, like now I can't even upload a video. That sucks, Crystal Shards. I hope that things go well. What game were you playing yesterday, Gooby? I was playing a visual novel called Everlasting Summer. It took a little while to get into it, but I think that we're pretty much in story now. So the basis of it was that there's this guy who's pretty much depressed and just done with life. He goes on the bus and he goes on a bus and he ends up in this mysterious camp with females, as well as, a couple of guys, but mostly females. So you can imagine what sort of story is about to ensue. It's 1 AM for you? Fair enough. So yeah, so now we're just up to a part where they've just had a meal. This kid pranked him with his dinner, and he's chased after her, and now he's lost her, as in, he can't find her. So now he's just mulling around, and that's pretty much where we stopped it, because it looked like it was about to get into another bit, but But my idea is to play all of it on stream. I don't know if I'm going to do it today or not. I have got it set up if I need to. But it just depends on if you guys want to do that, if you want to play some Jackbox. This stream is about art and games, so if you guys want to play more Jackbox, then we can goddamn do Jackbox. Which includes the Drawful, the Trivia Murder Party, and the Quiplash stuff. I'm actually thinking we could try T-Knockout, which is another, it's sort of drawing, but it's a tiny little bit different. It's also vote based. Should be interesting. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. I do have to finish the stream at about, well, you know, that's perfectly fine. But I have to finish the stream at about, probably, I need to finish by at least 5 because me and Dolan are going out later. As I've said before, my little brother, who's not exactly a little brother, but he's, you know, he's over 2 meters tall, so he's not exactly a little brother, but he is younger than me. He is going to Canada for volleyball and education, so god damn it. So tonight's sort of a bit of a family going away thing, like good luck on your journey sort of thing. It's gonna be interesting because none of us, I mean, I just did a TAFE in Melbourne. I didn't go out of the country or anything to do my education. Alright, I'll see you, Kawaii Butter. Good luck. I hope he enjoys the Great White North. Well, I've heard that a lot of the time you guys just spend time indoors. Yeah, Mike, it's going to be interesting to play Trivia Murder Party with you back, but hey, some of us maybe are better now. Maybe you won't have much of a chance to win. Maybe you'll lose. That's okay, actually, Anime. You can feel free to watch the stream and do homework. I know that there are, you know, some people that can multitask. I'm one of them. I used to listen to music and do homework. Sometimes it didn't work, but most of the time it did. No, fair enough. I'm not too sure what my brother's preference with weather is. He doesn't seem to be that bad. I mean, he's been playing sport pretty much all his life, so he's played in all sorts of weather, and you know what uniforms they have to wear. So I think he'll be okay. I hope that he also, you know, makes friends. Because he's not exactly he's not social per se. He's a little bit shy. You wouldn't know that looking at him, but he's actually quite shy. But he's a good kid. It's going to be interesting to see the, you know, the dynamics at my parents' place when he's gone. But yeah, so it's my little brother going to Canada. Ooh, your grand piano, huh? What is my favorite anime? You're asking me a really tough question there. My favorite anime would have to be... Favorite anime? Danganronpa's pretty good. Just because of the whole mysterious thing and it keeps you guessing until the end. I also am a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, both the old and the new ones. Sailor Moon as well, but more so the manga than the anime. Because the manga, you know, there's so much more stuff that happens. And the romance between, you know, Darien and Serena / Usagi and Mamoru makes a lot more sense. Hey, Shade, yeah, I remember you. I remember names. I'm getting better at names. This is a little bit warm in here. I'm wearing my pink. I don't need my scarf. I think I'll be okay without my scarf. That's funny. Well, I suppose if you're thinking of anime as in, you know, cartoons or animation, then yeah. Sour or blue exorcist. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough, Bella. We'll be here. I'm not going to stop streaming for a while. I mean, I'm going to be doing art for a little bit. I know this is a bit time consuming, but it'll be worth it in the end because I'll get to do that cool colour thing that I showed you guys with the Zelda and Link picture that I'm not too sure if you've seen me do before. So now I'm using this as a guide to see what's black and what's not. So this bit here is meant to be blue. And I just did that in the wrong layer. Oh, I'm an idiot. Have you ever played Doki Doki Literature Club? No, and I'm not going to. Because I am a scaredy cat. I mean, I'm playing Everlasting Summer because it's meant to be a romance with a few slight horrific themes in it. I mean, we did see one yesterday. I had a bit of a jump scare. That was fun. So now the hat. Nice, Brian. I really hope that goes well for you. I'm not too sure if he's here already because I haven't seen everything in chat, but Matt will be here. He's just having a snack. No, don't put yourself in a trash can. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Dragon Master, but you're welcome to be here. I'm happy to, entertain you for the next, I don't know, few hours or just talk, chat, whatever. Girlfriend, huh? Nice. Grand piano. The only thing I ever learned how to play on the piano was just those basic children's songs like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The worst you'll be scared of is delving in a cheap jump scare. Look, I'm a fraidy cat. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not very good with horror, which is like one of the few things. No, we don't clash on, but Dolan is a bit of a horror fan. He loves Halloween and that cheesy, scary stuff. He calls it cheesy. I just call it scary. And we are not going to go see the new Slenderman because apparently it's not that good. We'll see it when it comes out on the internet, but we're not going to go to the cinemas and see it because apparently it's not that good, which sucks because Dolan was actually somewhat looking forward to it. Where's Dolan? Studying. He's working in his study. He's not playing World of Warcraft anymore. Well, he is still playing it somewhat, but not as frequently. He needs to catch up on a few bits of work because we're going to be going out later, as I said, for goodbye dinner for my brother. Yes, no vengeance. I did hear that. Someone asked me that earlier. Unfortunately, I didn't really watch the show that he was in, but I do know of Robbie Rotten. And I know that he actually did, he was actually, I think he had a charity or something, or he was actually doing stuff for the environment or the planet or something. So, yeah, it's going to be sad. Yeah, he's going to Canada. He's going to be studying there. It's going to be really, 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 really good for him. Hopefully he'll be, picked up by a, volleyball team. Because that's what he's going for, volleyball. From what I've heard, he's pretty good. Well, he's been headhunted, so of course he must be good. Headhunted. How often do you hear that? Headhunted. There was even a place in Florida that wanted him last minute, but he was already committed to go to Canada, so he's like, nah. Okay, so, no, I forgot one bit, the bit in the eye, that's it. Do you know where he'll be in Canada? Yes, I do, but I don't really want to say on stream. I'll tell you guys in mod chat later. Because I'm not too sure how many universities there are, and I don't really want him tracked down. Not that anyone's going to do that. I suppose it's a big state, so maybe it doesn't matter. Alberta. He's going to be going to a uni in Alberta. Okay, so now that's done. Now I can do this, and I can do my color thing. Doing my own color thing. That same thing I did before, the overlay and the multiply. What am I drawing? I'm working on a picture of Dolan and Gooby because it's celebration of 28,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's the reason for the drawing. So now I just need to go over it and make it all, base coloured. Shouldn't be too tricky. Like I said, I'm going to be working on a few things. Ship brown where in Canada. Oh, fair enough. If you guys don't know where that is, that's totally cool. Suppose you don't have to know everything in the world. Yeah. There you go. Mike knows somewhat where it is. Or... It's one of the states. That's why I said it, 'cause it's a state. I didn't say where, I just said the state. So I think that's okay. What time is it for you? It is almost 3 o'clock. Almost 3 o'clock. Not quite there yet. I love drawing. My favourite state is denial. Ha 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 ha. God, that was such a terrible laugh. I'm sorry. I do want to play games, but at the same time, I want to try to get a little bit of art stuff done. I have been actually, you know, making progress on some commissions, which I'm pretty happy with. I was actually going to be doing some commissions last night, but I ended up, you know, just hanging out in the kitchen with our roommate and just catching up with her. That was pretty cool. Nothing wrong with getting to know someone a little bit more. So it's about, most of you guys are probably in nighttime or something, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe, yeah, I think most of you guys are probably in nighttime now. Because I know everything about what happens in the world. If only. No, it's probably a good thing you don't know everything that's happening, so that way you don't get so shocked. Midnight here, fair enough. Our characters are based on the meme, so yes. Yes, but Australia does have, you know, there's quite a few places in Australia that have the same time zone as us, and I've already said that I'm in, you know, that I'm in Victoria. So, yeah. I like my little heart thing there. That was pretty fun to do. No. I appreciate the lucky, but I will have a proper read through, and we'll just see what happens. So with I'll ask you I'll just ask you privately. No point really talking about commission stuff on, you know, live stream. Not that there's anything bad with it. I think that this is probably just that's why, because I put on dark, and no, it's meant to be on multiply. That's a little bit different. I'm going to bring this up a little bit because it's a little bit too dim. That's a bit too much now. About that, I think that's good. How do you art? With great persistence, and of course you need to have a passion for it as well. I suppose you don't need to, but it helps. It helps to have a passion. Like, the reason I'm trying to have a full go at my art career is because there is literally nothing else that I can picture myself doing. I mean, working at in an office and all that, or just doing a standard retail job. You know, I have a stupid condition that makes things quite tricky. I mean, yes, I'm only on the mild end of the spectrum, so I'm not as bad as some people out there, but it still sucks. Yeah. Art is like science when you don't understand it. Yeah, I agree. That's okay, Theorizer. Thank you so much for being here. An Australian field neck lizard. Yeah, we have those. I don't know if you... you probably can have them for pets. See, the thing is, I may live in Australia, but I don't know everything about Australia. You think just because the person comes from the country that they know everything that happens. Nope. Like, for example, we had another recent leadership challenge thing within the own... Not that we really talk about politics, but within... we have Labour and Liberal Party here, and for the last few years, basically, they keep fighting for top leadership positions. So, like, the leader of the Liberal Party is challenged by another member of the Liberal Party, and the same happened with Labour, and been like that for the last couple of years. Like, people within their own party keep challenging the leader, and it's awkward. It's like, dude, just pick a leader and stick with it. Again, not that we really talk about politics, but it's just kind of funny. I don't know what you guys have heard about Australian crap that's happening right now. I don't even watch the news. I should watch the news. I'm terrible. No, click out. Sometimes it just doesn't want to do what I tell it to. Yeah. So like I said, we don't really talk about liberal stuff, but I just thought it's an interesting thing. Basically, the last few leaders or prime ministers have been challenged by someone within their own party. Even though it's like, oh no, I'm not going to challenge. I'm perfectly happy with the leader. It's fine. Yeah. No, I don't give a damn about politics, to be honest, which is why I've made that one of my rules. Look, the thing is, I don't understand, okay? I don't understand. I mean, I would probably understand if I just sat down and read, but it's like, look, just don't cause a war, don't kill each other, and we're all good. Treat people with respect. I'm a big fan of treating people with respect. So, yeah. Yeah. So we don't talk about politics as best we can because I really don't understand what's happening. No, I don't like politics. That's one of the reasons why it's a rule. And I know that some people can get really heated and passionate about things, so yeah. I'm too young to care. I technically should care, but I don't. Yeah, Brian, we've seen you go on a few, passionate rants before. I'd call it passionate. It's alright, Lazari. I'm not too sure what you're talking about, but it's fine. Whatever. Oh, fair enough, Brian. That's okay. I like that. I like a lot of you guys. See, that's a good sign. I like you guys. That is a brilliant. That's brilliant. That's good. Yeah. It's all good. We're all, it's all fun here. Sometimes it just doesn't want to do what it's told. It's okay. No, Lazari, you don't need to go die in a hole. You can stick around. We're chill here. We're just having fun. I'm drawing, and you guys are watching, or maybe you're just here to talk. I don't know. Doesn't worry me. As long as you're not here to bully someone, you can stick around as long as you want. Cheese. I don't mind cheese. Yeah, basically, don't make the mods use their wrench and you're fine. Nah, thanks. I did think it was a little bit strange only giving Gooby one eye in this, so it was like, because I can't really draw it in properly with the position, so I just kind of had the hair cover it. I think I might need to work it around a little bit more, though. To be honest, Trap in the Hat, I had no idea what I was doing with Discord. I have a better idea, but I still don't really know what I'm doing. So basically, you guys probably know Sheba. They just took over the whole thing. Very kind. They're just like, hey Gooby, you should do this and you should do that, and I was like, yeah, cool, thanks, you run it. That's why they're a trustee, because they helped me out so much. And they come to stream sometimes, but I think they're mods of a few servers, so they're not always here, but I still appreciate what Sheba's done over the time. Even though he's probably made a few enemies along the way. Then again, who doesn't make enemies at one point in their life? I'm sure there are probably some people out there that don't like me but haven't said anything, or have said stuff but I haven't seen it. Yeah, you never know. It's not a matter of being friends with everyone. It's a matter of just being good. That's my standard. If you don't want to be nice to me, I'll still try to be nice to you. I'm not here to make enemies. I'm just here to live in this world. So everyone ignored my question. Cool. No, I wouldn't hate you if I knew that you watched WE. Yeah, there's someone that wanted a commission of that, but I think they haven't messaged me yet. Dolan Cart Discord invite? Sure, I can do that. Were you kicked out or something? But yes, I can give you a Dolan Cart Discord invite, no worries. Yeah. I've disliked people, probably hated at some point, but that's just because I was a petty, jealous bitch. For a while I was friends with this girl, but then she went out with my well, if you want to call it this, she went out with my ex-boyfriend, and I just found it. I just got jealous. I was jealous of her because she had him and I didn't, and that was just a weird high school drama thing. She knew, but she never said anything to me. It was just, talking to friends behind each other's backs. Like, she said stuff, I said stuff, but never to each other's face. And the funny thing is, she didn't, she ended up dating someone else, and wouldn't say we're friendly now, but, if she invited me to somewhere, I'd be like, yeah, cool, let's hang out. Jealousy can do bad things to people. I was a different person in high school. I'm not proud of who I was at some points. Petty, jealous, weirdo. Just because I still had a crush on the dude. I will draw an OC if it's commissioned. I won't do requests anymore because that just takes too much time. Yeah. Big time. So are other people here, were they, not the best high school people, but have since changed and, improved for the better? I think I was okay once I actually hit senior high school. Like, I had crushes on different people, so it didn't matter anymore. But yeah, I just remember being so. I just didn't like her. It just annoyed me how smart and how popular she was with our friend group. I find it so funny if she was watching now. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure she's at uni or something. But who doesn't have that awkward high school moment when there's like just that little bit of drama? What's commission? Commission is basically you pay me to draw it for you because I do put a lot of time into things, and time is money. When I could be working on someone else's, commission, I'm working on something else instead. Yeah. There is nothing wrong with commissions. I think that sometimes people need to be more aware of what exactly happens with commissions. Heck, I'm not exactly 100%, sure exactly what the proper etiquette is with commissions. I mean, I say that that I will take a certain amount of time and then I end up taking longer because of my stupid chronic fatigue. I hate it. And then there are other commissions that take longer because you kind of put them on the backlog because you just have so much at once. No, thanks. And besides that, I'm married now. I've been me and Dolan have been, loyal pretty much from the moment that we, met each other, that we started going out. And I have no intention of, looking elsewhere. I'm married, I'm happy. Dolan, we love each other. It's, it's nice. It's bliss. It's really good. So this is the stream where I kind of confess things about myself, apparently, but that's okay. I don't mind. No, Brian, it's still work though. At least you're getting paid for what you're doing. I like drawing. I want to be a fire hydrant. Good for you. What's the worst car you've worked on? Oh, that's an interesting question. I wish I knew why sometimes it just doesn't do what I want it to. I'd say technology, but then I think maybe I'm just clicking the wrong way. Apparently you can click something the wrong way, but not know it. Oh, looks like Brian's going to come up with a story. And please tell me that the dude paid you properly and didn't try to, get out of it. I guess, yeah. Hi, Alex Boykin. Hello, Jacob. I think I saw you before, but I don't think I said hi, and I'm sorry about that. I was in the middle of chatting, so that's why. I'm very small and have no money. Look after yourself first. That's what I say, just look after yourself first. I watched Super Planet Dolan. Oh, hi there. Isn't Dolan supposed to be a marshmallow man? Well, that has sort of been established in the last few SPDs. I don't think that was the intention from the beginning, but it's kind of what happened. The only thing I'm good with is comeback insults. I can't even do that. I suck. Mm. Hmm. Yeah. Sometimes you just forget to reverse, or inverse as they call it. What even is Dolan? Dolan is meant to be some kind of marshmallow alien thing. There's no real canon for it, but I will let you know something. The Doopy story that that Dolan recently put up with the help of the artists, of course, that's the first like canon PD thing. Like that's actually canon. Like if you're talking about the universe, like all the the Planet Dolan universe, that's canon. The Doopy story is canon. It's just to look into what happens. And there's a few other stories planned as well after after the Doopy thing. She's not leaving, by the way, I promise you. Doopy is not leaving. There's a reason behind the story. I think some people have figured it out, but some haven't. Was Dolan based off the Dolan Duck meme? Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, hey? Hi, I like Burger King. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a nice time. I'm just gonna... I have 28 people watching. Well, hello to the 28 people here, and I'm sorry if I haven't said hi. I will be playing games in a little bit. I just got an OBS. I've been streaming for about nearly 40 minutes. Well, that was the basis of it. He did like the meme at the time, yes. The thing is, though, and I'm pretty sure that he has said this before, DD did not always stand for Danger Dolan. You know what it used to stand for? This is an exclusive, I don't know if it's been said anywhere else, and and it's okay that I say this, I'm pretty positive. If not Dolan, come in here and stop me now. DD used to stand for Double Dragon. But because it was deeply copyright infringing and he didn't want to deal with anything legally, he changed it to Danger Dolan at some point. I don't know when, but he was originally, when he first started DD, he was going by Double Dragon, but that changed. True story. My word. I might have said that before, but I can't remember. See, the thing is, I say things that I've probably said before, but I don't realize. Like, I was talking to Dolan yesterday when we were watching a movie, and I told him this I probably said it here as well, this Tom Cruise fact that he has a tooth like right in the middle of his face, and once you see it you can't unsee it. And I went to tell him that, and he's like, oh my god, you've told me this at least 10 times already. And it's like, well, crap. I thought I'd maybe told him once or twice. It's like, no, you've told me at least 10 times. It's like, you don't even realize you're repeating the same story because you're just that out of it. Who is Pipe Attack? Pipe Attack was a voice actor temporarily employed, but they just never responded. Same thing as what happened with that other person that we won't talk about. We'll probably end up talking about at some point. They just stopped replying to emails and just disappeared. So that's who Pipe Attack was. They were a voice actor, but then for some strange reason they disappeared. No idea why. So yeah, I repeat stories to Dolan by accident without meaning to. I suppose when you've been together for 5 years, you know you're bound to repeat the same thing. I have no idea. Lockatube 144, thank you for the $2 and hello. You are married? Yes, I am married. Me and Dolan are married. I am Mrs. and he's always been Mr., but I am Mrs. So now when I sign forms, I say Mrs. and I'm like, oh wow, Mrs. It's just one of those things you don't even really think about. It's like, but I wouldn't change anything. I want to be with him for, you know, the rest of my life. And he more or less confirms the same thing every day, so that's nice. Teletubbies. Ah! Happy marriage. Thank you. No, we've been married for a year now. We've been together for 5 years, but we've been married a year. Next year will be 2 years, so yeah. It's good life. And as Dolan would say, good wife. Do you have Patreon? Yes, I do have a Patreon now. And I'm also going to with the two tiers, I'm going to be adding art rewards as well. So with $1 tier, you'll get a bust at the end of the year, and with the $5 tier, you will get a choice of 2. And I'll also upload there before I upload anywhere else. Like when I finish this picture, I'll put it on Patreon first, and then I'll put it on my other media. I'm having a mini go at Patreon. I don't know if it's going to go very well or not. I mean, I've had a little bit of interest, but I haven't had, you know, I've only got two people, although one of them hasn't exactly, you know, pledged yet. Did I miss something? Nothing. Are some of these people modded? If you see a blue wrench, then they're modded, yes. And that's because they've been coming to the streams for a while and I trust them to look after things when I can't always, you know, see what's going on. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. That's okay, Jamie. Go to sleep if you need to. I'm just arting and I'm going to be playing. I think we'll probably start with, I'm not too sure what we'll start with. I suppose we'll just do a stream vote because this stream is, you know, I want to include you guys as much as possible because it's fun. Oh, thanks, Sonic the Overlord. I appreciate that. Thank you. I know that colouring line art probably isn't the most exciting thing, but hey, at least I'm chatting. That's alright, isn't it? Yeah. And just Matt, hey buddy, I told you he'd be here. I just said that you were gonna be here later, and now you're here. So yay! Now you're gonna get an applause of "Hey Matt." Yeah, but yeah. So if you guys could help me with my, I don't want to, you know, sound desperate or anything like that, but if you wanted to help me out with my Patreon and potentially do private streams, that would mean the world to me. I don't know if I could play Doki Doki. I don't think I have the heart for it. The brain. Being social. I'm social. I'm more social here than what I am in real life at the moment. I haven't really spoken to any of my real life friends for a while. Hey Rock Marcus, how are ya? I'm alright. Do you have Discord? Yes, the Discord is in the link below in the artist comments. I'm just hoping to do some really cool things for this channel down the track. I'd really love to do art full time, but unless I can get funds for it, it's not really plausible. I mean, I've had a nice amount of, you know, commissions lately, but I need to actually draw them first. No shade. You don't seem like a troll, but gaining trust just take a little bit of time. I mean, I have trusted someone before and too early, and then they ended up being quite a character later on. I'm sure some of you guys will know who I'm talking about. What is the capital of China? Beijing. I remember some things. I'm not totally dumb. You need a long time to gain trust from somebody. But yeah, I was thinking that with Patreon, that I would probably talk to you guys at least once a week just on stream, you know, just chat. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Matt, you have a question? And what is that? How's your commission coming along? I've done a little bit more of the Aloy, and the Widowmaker is sitting there because I've been trying to catch up on some older stuff. My brain is all over the place, but I am getting art done. I am doing the things. I just can't do everything at once because I only have 2 sets of hands. I'm not gonna say that. I know what it is, Jamie. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that out of things. I know what's happening in the world. Oh, line art swap? Yeah, sure. That doesn't sound like a problem. I don't know. I think it's a pay monthly thing, but there's 2 options. There's the $1 tier and there's the $5 tier. But again, that's up to you. I don't want to, you know, force people if they, you know, if they can't. Because I mean, the number one thing I say is look after yourself first. If you can't afford it, then you know, just look after yourself. I'm actually almost broke for the first time in a very long time. Would you draw me out if I fix your car? 2 things, Brian. 1, wrong country, and 2, I don't have a car. I don't have a car. Dolan has a car though, but I think it's fine. Yeah, so the thing with the Patreon $5 donation thing, because I'm just talking about a little bit more, is we'll do streams like this, but I might be able to talk a bit intimately about things, and we might actually do like, you know, draw-alongs or something, or I'll, you know, be more teacher-like, I guess. I'll teach use my knowledge best I can, best detail possible. Damn. I am so sick of clicking on the wrong layer. Bleh. If my OC wasn't Gooby, what would it be? Well, I've always had the idea of like this little cat, of this cat Sona, but I don't know. I'm not too sure what it would be if Gooby wasn't around. I suppose I just, you know, just draw random pictures. I can draw random characters. Yeah, sure, Matt. Sounds good. You know you're one of my best art buddies, as well as, you know, cool people that I, even though I haven't met, feel like I know really well in real life, which is cool. When you draw line art on the sketch layer. Sometimes I just draw over the sketch, but the last thing I did that with was a Zelda. Oh, Aki, I appreciate that. And don't worry, I will work on that sketch thing. I'm a little bit nervous about doing the background because I'm not really much of a background person, but I can try. Or I can at least adjust the background that you gave me and try to make it more cartoony instead of, you know, give it a more cartoon vibe. I think I can do that. There are ways to do that. Yeah, Matt, it's great. One of the nicest people that has messaged me to say I like your style, I like your art. And that was quite a while ago now. How time flies. I'm the worst artist ever. No, I doubt that. If you draw and you try, you're not the worst. Pseudo comic style. You might need to show me references, but yes, as long as I have references, I can try. But sounds good. I've actually got things at the moment where if I get saw that Carmelita on, I fangirled hard. I'm still a Carmelita fan. I did draw one fairly recently that I'm pretty sure I showed you. Yeah, I did show you. I haven't done anything with it yet. It's still just line art. Sorry, it's still just a sketch. You know, trying to catch up with commissions does that to you. But, you know, if you're offering commissions, you know, you need to try to put that before everything else. Which past streams do you remember me from? See, I can't do that ideally, you know, memory thing, but I do know your name. Hey, I like sitting on my computer and, you know, talking. It's fun. It's nearly 4 o'clock. I think at 4 o'clock I'll start playing games. Because you guys should still be, you know, around for that, I hope. We'll just do a, you know, in-stream vote and decide what you want to play. Yeah. I remember. Matt is broken. Matt is awesome. Don't break Matt. Matt's fine. He's a good dude. Alana Universe, you know, sometimes we go through stages where we question, you know, are we actually as good as what we think? I went through that when I got that really nasty criticism, you know? Oh, Aki, I appreciate that. I love comments like that, just saying I appreciate the stream. You don't need to, you know, treat me like a queen or anything like that, because you know that's not how I am. But I like respect, and I like people saying, you know, I like being here. You're cool to be around, so I appreciate that. You don't have to worship or anything like that. That's weird. But if you just treat me like a regular, then I'm perfectly fine with that. A regular that you enjoy hanging around. That's important. I've been working on this for a little while, just doing the base, haven't I? No. Yeah. When you link YouTube to Discord, it implodes. Yeah, well, Discord is probably the best way to get people here because you get an at everyone, and unless you've turned off notifications, you're going to get that at. And it's the only time I should really at anyone unless there's like an emergency or something. Which there hasn't really been. To those who can drink. I forgot about my coffee. I'm so surprised it's still warm. Yes, warm coffee, perfect. See, if you do decide to help little old me with Patreon, you will get art rewards. I promise you that. I haven't written it up yet because I did think of it last night. But whether you're in tier 1 or tier 2, in tier 1 you'll get one drawing of a bust, and in tier 2 you'll get a choice of full body, mid body, and bust too. That's okay, Shade the Fox. I'll see you some other time. Nah, Matt, I appreciate that. Thanks. I like expressive characters. Sometimes I feel as if I draw the same face, but I don't know. Bust. Bust is like shoulders, you know? Do you like tea? I don't mind tea. I prefer coffee, but hey, that's just my preference. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, my family is technically from, you know, European backgrounds, but I was born in Australia and my parents were born in Australia. I think parents on my mum's side were born in Australia, but on my dad's side they were born in Europe somewhere. No. Is Jaina with me? No, she's asleep on the bed. She's being cute. She'll probably come by later, as she does. She seems to pop by at least once per stream now. Sometimes she'll just lay on me. It's cute. But yeah, I know that the visual novel was took a little while to get into it, but I do plan to keep doing some. Hi, Gooby. I'm Shade's friend. His real name is Sethan. Sethan? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not very good with name pronunciations. I try. Yeah, true. Then when you zoom in, you can see more mistakes you've made, like more black lines that seep through. Oh well. That's what happens when you try to rush a little bit. And you got it right first time. Oh, that's good. Sethan. Cool. There's a nice drawing, Gooby. Thank you, Douglas. Much appreciated. And I'm also going to make it a rule, I'm also going to put this on Patreon, that if you do support me on Patreon, I will message every one of you a personal thank you message. And it won't just be copy and paste. I'll actually write each one individually. You could even compare if you want. I love your drawings. Thank you, Alana. Much appreciated. Oh, it's a dragon emoji. Cool. Is that a dragon? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a dragon, like a fire-breathing dragon. Have you drank Corona, Brian? That's for Brian. I think Dolan's had Corona. Stephen told me you were live. Yep, I'm live. Oh, and Fal, I appreciate that. And you'll never have, well, if you know, if you're a Patreon as well, you get discounts on future commissions, or probably won't ever have to pay again, because hey, Patreon pays for it. How I look? You like how I look? That's actually really sweet. I mean, I don't really even, well, I try not to think about how I look. To prank call Dolan. I'm not going to prank call Dolan. Or I could, I just say big butt. And then he'd say big butt back, and then we just say big butt back and forth, because that's what we do. That's the kind of couple we are. We can be silly, we can be cute, we can be romantic. The one thing we're not is abusive or cruel. And if we are, it's just playful, and if one of us takes it too far, we'll say, and then it's all good. It's like, okay, babe, I'll stop. Big butt. Oh, I could tell you one of the things that Dolan does. He just calls me a big butt. Oh, Brian, I appreciate that. The $5 tier, which is my top one at the moment, until I, can bring myself to actually do more. When I have 20 Patreons, I will start doing monthly things. And if I get more than that, I'm just going to think of more art things I can do, because hey, the Patreon is about art, so therefore I will draw art. I'm back. I'm allowed to stay up. Awesome. Nice to see you stay. I can't believe I've been working on the same drawing this whole time. I mean, I showed you guys a quick little trick in the, Zelda and Link one, but I have no idea how I got 3 subs on my channel. Hey, things happen. You never know. I've returned. What have I missed? Oh, just me ranting. Hey, Maury. How you doing? Welcome. How to upload a video on YouTube? There's a button that allows you to upload on YouTube, and you just need to have a video. What I've been doing at the moment is I thought you said Zelda and Luke. That I want to see. What Luke, though? Luke Skywalker? How would that even... I suppose she is a princess. I don't know how that would work. That'd be a really weird crossover. I'm so stupid. No, you're not. You're not stupid. I forgot to do our oldest tradition on this channel. Hi, Gooby. Hey, Edwin. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, we try not to say, potentially offensive words on stream if we can help it. Don't confuse me. Old Luke just trolling her. Old Luke, yeah. Yeah, I have plans for Patreon, but I can't exactly, you know, do much until I have the, you know, backup, I guess. When I make it sound more Australian. I would donate if I had a card. Well, I appreciate that. People that say they want to donate is very sweet. My brother has a Legend of Zelda Ocarina. Whoops. So do I. Is it on? I think it's on. Yeah. That was a birthday present. Either birthday or Christmas present. Dolan bought that for me. No. Oh, Douglas, I appreciate that. Good. A lot of this has just been me saying I appreciate that, which is true. I mean, I know that you know, I repeat it, but I mean it. Every time I say I appreciate it, I mean it. I appreciate it. I absolutely love Rem. Yeah, I need to finish Brian's commission as well, but it's kind of technically new compared to some other ones that I've got, so it's not on the back burner. I have been working on it. Yeah, future commission ideas, that's all good. Just throw them out there, message me later, say I'd like this as well, you know? It's cool. Show me the thing. Bah. Decided that's not going to do the thing. I think we've finally done. There's one way to test it. We get rid of the lines and we have a look. Apart from some bits around Dolan, it looks like we're pretty much done. And now it's a matter of, let's see, some colouring bits. Dull. Well, I hope your phone doesn't die either, because it's good to have people around, you know? Do you draw heavy-handed when you're in a sketchbook? I draw in a sketchbook. I do have a future commission idea, but I'll sit until you have a little less on your plate. I appreciate that. Brian's awesome, don't badmouth Brian. I'm just thinking about shadows. I guess that the light will be here, and yeah. Repeat history, how? Who knows? OBS, just looking about over an hour. Is there something else that I should work on quickly, or should I just go straight, or should I just play games now? Because I want you guys to be able to play before I go. Oh. Aw. You guys have such faith in Brian. Alex, I'm sure you have friends, you just don't, you know, you just don't realise it. Could work a little bit on that, but I don't know. I mean, I could. I like it. I like romance. Is there something else I can work on quickly? Anything in Illustrator? I'm just thinking of things that won't take too long. I might, because I do have a couple of Photoshop things, and I suppose I'll do Dolan shadows, and then I will start the then I'll start games. It even selected her hands. I must say a big thank you to Jelly, who has actually who is a Patreon and will be in future Patreon streams if we get enough to warrant doing those streams. I reckon having at least five people will be enough to consider doing the Patreon only streams. They'd be at the moment once a week at a time that people would prefer, because I'll message you guys and it's like, okay, what time do you guys think that you'll be available for me to, you know, stream, and we'll be able to do stuff. It includes, you know, just playing games. We might even play a little bit of might even play Cards Against Humanity. We'll do, you know, mini tutorial things, I guess. We'll just figure it out as we go along. It's a matter of what you guys want. I mean, you guys are paying the $5 for a stream, you know, for a Patreon only stream, so whatever you guys want to do, then yeah. That's the idea. See you, Kawaii Butter. Much appreciated. Thank you for being here. And of course, this selects the eyes too. Little bits of white. Thank you. Yeah, I could play card games as well. I'm not saying no to card games. Maybe, but hey, I've played some pretty effed up cards as well, you know. I may be an innocent goobs on the stream, but hey, Cards Against Humanity, I'm a different person. You kind of have to be. So yeah, it's just a matter of what people want. I mean, you guys will be, you know, donating, you know, to the tiers, so it's only fair that I give you guys, you know, as much choice as possible. Because the last thing I want to do is not give you guys, you know, the choice. Hell, even Quiplash brings out your inner demon. Well, yeah, Car needs the B-movie script. No. That's okay, Bella. Down the track, if you want to join up, that's perfectly fine. When I played that Lapis Ex Nobrian fanfiction as a blank carding car, yes, I remember that. Okay, let's do some shadows, and then I think we'll do some games. Do you guys want to? Which one do you want to play first? Do you want to do Trivia Murder Party or Drawful first? I will keep an eye on the chat and see what you guys want to do first. I don't smoke though. Neither do I. I don't smoke. Thinking the shadows will be here. I'm using the darken tool and I'm putting it on 15%, so. And of course, I don't mind hard shadows, but I prefer soft shadows because I think it's easier to work with. Oh, thanks, Aki. I appreciate that. Drawful too? Okay, so someone said Drawful. Okay. Actually, is it possible if mods can keep an eye on what's voted for, if that's possible, while I do a little bit of Dolan shadows? So we've got one for Drawful 2, one for Trivia Murder Party. The shirt game. Yeah, I think I might try that as well. No. I should really deselect. I can't deselect that though because it's part of it, but. Building up shadows. I've got one for Quiplash. Right. Would say, yeah, I'd say I probably got sick of Quiplash. I mean, I played it so much. I mean, there's only so much you can play before it's like, yeah, I'm done. No, Jamie, that's so sweet that you're tired and yet you want to stay up because you want to see me stream. Trivia Murder Party, huh? So yeah, mods, if you could keep an eye out on what people are voting for, I would have really liked that because I am trying to get some shadows done. Yep, and foul, good job. Gooby, what do you think of Tolop? I actually know Tolop in real life. He's actually a really good person. I did it again. I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying he. I'd mean no disrespect at all. I'm just so used to saying he because when you've known someone for so long as he, and then they want to, you know, change. Then they change to she. It's a bit. It's not bad or anything. It's just taking some getting used to. Yes, I do like Tolop. Tolop is a really nice person. And Dolan and I kind of knew about the trans thing before he put it out on Twitter. She! I'm sorry. I mean no disrespect. Dolan shadows. I included Dolan in the 28,000 subscriber thank you picture because there's no way I would be here without him. I mean, there's a chance it probably would have built up over time, but, you know, he already had a, you know, bit of audience and then they've, you know, probably graduated over towards me, or, you know, some of you probably just found me randomly, but I'm sure that a lot of you have come from, you know, originally from Planet Dolan or one of those channels, and then, you know, seeing that I have a channel, and then you're curious. It's like, okay, we'll just see what we'll just see what she does. Yeah. Tolop is a dude, but he has sorry. She is now identifying as female. What do you think of the PD gang? I think that they are really awesome people. It'd be really great if I could get to know some of them more. But you know, life and all that is tricky. I remember going to Hellbent's stream like a month ago, and he was so welcoming. He's like, "Hey, Gooby, I've really enjoyed, you know, seeing your art improve over the years and just seeing your channel grow." And it's like, thanks, dude. That's so sweet. He's one of those people that you don't realize is actually a really nice guy. Well, you just don't realize how nice they actually are. You know? Okay, so there's a bit of... I'll have to make this bit a bit darker because, yeah. Is Nixium Gaston in disguise? I don't think so, but that's a very good guess. And of course this one here, so... I'm getting a slight twinge in my neck. I was really worried about that. I got a twinge in my neck this morning and I was like, oh god, please don't be annoying today. It seems to be okay, but I just got a tiny twinge then. Alright, Bella, I'll call you Gracie then. I'll try to remember calling you Gracie. Either way, you can address trans people as them or they. I know that, but I know that she likes being referred to as a she as well. So I will do my best to, you know, respect Tolop's wishes. Yes, I did see that earlier, that you're the third person to bring that up. Yeah. You get pain in your neck too? Yeah, there's a couple of people here that potentially also suffer from chronic fatigue, and that's like, wow. Not in a good way, but just I like people on the stream, but that MFoul guy is such an asshole. I mean, MFoul's fine. He's been, you know, a pretty good supporter over the, you know, over the years. Yeah. I got some pretty cool people here. Oh, don't badmouth yourselves. You guys are fine. Don't do that pity party stuff. That's probably the wrong word. Yeah. Lazy Town, that's what it was called. Lazy Town. I forgot what it was called. Chronic fatigue is effing horrible. It is really cruel. I get the strangest feeling, Mike, that you might have it worse than me, but I don't know. Mine is technically on the mild end of the spectrum from what I understand. Whatever that means. Either way, it still sucks. I hate it. I literally signed on as my alt to bully myself. Yeah. There are some people that have had alts over the years. There's nothing wrong with that. Just gonna do a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, Aki, it sucks. Chronic fatigue is one of those. I suppose you appreciate it more when you feel fine. Well, not fine, but when you feel better and you're having a good day, it's like, oh wow, I'm having a good day. I should really take advantage of this. It sucks though. I hate having chronic fatigue. It has definitely put a lot of things on pause for me. And it does make quite a few things difficult. Well, I have depression as well, so that isn't good, you know? I suppose in some way everyone suffers in one way or another, which really sucks. It shouldn't be like that. We should all just be living happy. I said should, not are, but we should be. That would be my ideal world, just people being happy. Yeah. Yeah, Brian, that's all right. You don't have to share everything here. You can, talk to me about it later, or you can talk to others later, because we're all fairly open here. I think that might be a little bit dark. Might need to shape that a little bit. Blur, Gaussian blur. Probably not quite to that extent. See, the thing with the Gaussian blur is that when I blur it, I take some of the colours from Gooby as well, so about that I think. Ew. Yeah. I have asthma too. Wow, I have a few things wrong with me. I have asthma, I have chronic fatigue, I have depression, I have anxiety, and I have a fear of failure. I do have a fear of failure. I can't imagine what chronic fatigue feels like. If you've had glandular fever, or mono as they call it, it's basically that, but it doesn't go away. And you know how you might be sore sometimes when you're sick? It's like that as well. So as you can see, because I did that, Gooby's hair's now blurred a little bit. Oh. I like seeing you guys communicate and talk. See, so we've got Dolan shadows, which I might need to, play with a little bit. I think I'll just do some shadows on the eyes and then we shall play games. Is there a count on the games, Mfal? I got autism. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. What is the worst injury I've ever had? I've never broken a bone. Which, it's kind of funny me saying that, but I've never broken a bone. I have sprained things a few times. The worst injury I've ever had, I've never really... Oh, yeah, I did fall down the stairs, like, when we first moved here, like a couple of months after we first moved here, and I bounced down the stairs on my butt. So I had a big bruise on my, on my butt for a while, and it was very uncomfortable to sit down. And I've also, you know how when you walk down the stairs, sometimes you get complacent and you're like, oh, I'm fine, I know what I'm doing. Well, I kind of missed the last step and I fell on my knees. So while they weren't exactly, monthly injuries or anything like that, they still stuck around for a while and it really, really sucked. Trivia Murder Party? Well, people like Trivia Murder Party and I'm happy because I like Trivia Murder Party and I don't want people to play something they don't like. Like I said, I go with with the majority best I can. Yeah. Ew. Cashews. Welcome, dude. I did a Patra punch. If you don't know who Patra is, she's a Hearthstone player that Dolan watches quite a bit. Think you'll be in Discord after this? I'll try to be in Discord after this because I'm pretty sure Dolan's going to be working until we are going out later. So yeah, I'll be good to be in Discord later. Sure. Ew, finger slam. That's so nasty. Why do these things happen to good people? I'm serious. Why do these things happen to good people? Tell the others that here in Australia our emergency number is 000. Yes, it is 000. That is our emergency number here. So I know that I think it's America, it's 911. Well, here in Australia, it's 000. Gooby, do you have a tattoo? No, and I do not want one either. I'm not bad mouthing those that have tattoos. I mean, tattoos are pretty cool, but I don't want one. No. Yeah, I understand. Sports injuries suck. Any injury sucks. Aki, that's dark, but it's funny. Not funny, but it's one of those. It's ironic humor, I guess. I'm just trying to fix this best I can. Because when I did blur, it also blurred the colours from Gooby as well, so just trying to fix that. That's pretty much fixed now. Yes, yes, I would go with a friend to get a tattoo if they wanted one, but none of my friends have really, you know, shown interest. Breaking a nose. Ugh. I think I was going to do a little bit on the eye, but I'll leave it there. I'll save it. And I'm going to write a nice little 20k thing here. Mickly. Cool. Alright, let's go to OBS. And I did change my camera thing for the game the other day, so I need to change that back. So we've got Trivia Murder Party first. Hopefully we can get 8 players right away. Is Victoria named after Queen of Victoria? Yes. Oh wow, that's loud. If we come to Australia, I may drag you to get mine. No worries. Let's do this. Oh, I almost had a concussion once as well. I was just minding my business in the locker room, and then a footballer's in AFL. Football just hit me on the head. AFL-shaped football. Why don't you narrate Dolan's bits? Because I'm not a voice actor. I've tried, and it just doesn't work. Some people just can't do it, and I'm one of them. And, you know, that's fine, because the people that Dolan's got for, you know, voice acting, they're really good, and I can't. Like, talking like this is okay, but when I try to, you know, do it otherwise, it just doesn't work. I've tried. It doesn't work for me. Go to Jackbox, and I know you guys can't see it yet, but you will soon. Hi Dark Knight, welcome to the stream. Well, it would help if I typed in the code properly. That's just a matter of who gets in first, I guess. I want to show you a picture of my kitten. I'm green! Double dee double die. I love it when I'm green. Game screen. This is going to be... It's not going to show. Just got to put it up. Yeah, I moved my camera because... Yeah. And now I can see the game a bit better as well. What do you guys think of my camera down here? Do you think it should go back up, or do you think it's okay down here? I know I need to do a border and all that, but yeah. Come on, peoples. Tuba. I'm guessing that sounds foul. Oh wow, that was quick. Nice job. Butt Nugget. Who is Butt Nugget? Top left. Alright, I'll switch it. It was just down here like this for the other game, so now I'm up here. Yeah, it looks a bit better. Just move you down. Yeah. So that's better, like that? Okay, let's do this. I wonder who Butt Nugget is. That's a very interesting name. I did press everyone's in, and then my thing's just like, oh my god. Super Ice Flowers Butt Nugget, cool. Alright, Brian, look after yourself, okay? Oh, we'll skip this because we've seen it a million times. Wake up. Jana's still asleep.
Wake up. Welcome to... Okay.
You guys know how to play, so there's no point, you know, showing the thing.
Let's go. Okay, first question.
I'm scared.
Which cartoon character has a 5-fingered hand? Use your device to answer the question.
Sure, this one actually.
Time's running out.
That's actually a really good question. I know who it isn't, but I'm not too sure who it is.
And the correct answer is...
Question, right? I said Mickey Mouse. What an idiot. Sorry, what an idiot.
Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play Chalices.
I don't
I've
mind
given
this
each
because there's
safe
only
player
one
a
safe.
poison
There's only
pellet.
one safe player, so there's only
Pick
one
a
thing
chalice
that
to poison.
will be poison. I picked Mickey Mouse because for some reason I thought he had 5 fingers, but it was Charlie Brown. No, I'll remember that.
Okie dokie, it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from.
People
don't
playing this.
smoke when
Yeah,
you
people
drink,
play.
that drives
This
me
is how we
nuts.
do it. This is how we do the thing.
Yeah,
Alright. I'm picking one I've never picked before, so I hope it doesn't.
good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Oh, thank God. I was going to pick that one, actually.
Say what?
Yeah,
No one drank any poison?
Mike, I've also
Well,
won
I'm
the
gonna have to
loser
add
wheel
this
at least
to my
once.
disappointment diary.
No, I think we're all safe. We all didn't. None of us picked the chalice, so we're still alive.
Here's everybody's score. I put a lot of work into the scoreboard. Oh, and let's check out the audience score. The audience isn't doing so great, but there's time to catch up.
Never heard of this game? It's a fun game that we play on stream.
Let's try this again. Dictator Muammar Gaddafi's compound included a scrapbook that contained a bunch of pictures of whom?
What? I don't know. This is a very random question. I don't have a clue. But don't put the answers in chat. That ruins it. Don't put the answers until it's already revealed.
Who said this one?
Good job, guys.
For the rest of you, I want to show
I'll
you
wear
something.
that. I'm fine.
Well, howdy there. Welcome back to the
Well,
game
howdy
floor.
there. I don't know. I'm terrible. Fingers?
Let me ask you a question. Your
Ace
answer
of
is
hand,
very
boss.
important. Who should be in more movies? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished.
Rap. No. I don't know any people! I don't know. I probably spelled it wrong.
If you don't hit send now, your clever answer will be lost. Want to know what happens when you don't
Monte
answer?
Carlo!
Your silence
That
speaks
is
volumes.
fantastic. Chris Pratt, I should have written that because it's true.
Another peek at the scores.
Still no points. Damn.
I've got more questions for you. Don't think of this as a kidnapping and potential murder. Think of this as an opportunity for personal growth. What philosopher wrote in his book, Twilight of the Idols, "That which does not kill me makes me stronger"?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but I'm gonna click on it anyway. That's okay, Caleb. Look after yourself. Have a nice night. Hope to see you in a future stream.
Who said this?
Oh well, good for you, Mike. Good for you.
Prepare for your punishment.
Please don't be patterns.
Let's get
Jordan
artistic
recorded.
up
I can
in
do
here.
this.
Your life depends on
Maybe.
your doodle. Humanity. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished.
That's okay, Caleb. See you some other time, hopefully. No, this game has had some really mean questions. But I should have known that Charlie Brown one. For some reason I thought Mickey Mouse had 4 fingers. My bird.
Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. Pick the drawing that makes you go, "Oh, hell no."
I am probably going to lose this one. I don't want to say which one's mine because I don't want to say the votes.
The votes are in.
Oh.
Which looks like it's going to be really, really soon.
I did the is joke because, you know, sometimes it can be a bit of a joke. But people didn't like that, so it's okay.
You're a ghost. But trivia is not just for those drawing.
Ah, hell
Keep
no!
playing and you might just rejoin the living. I kind of wish I were a ghost. Someday.
I actually like this guy's voice. I mean, it's a bit overdone, but I still think it's cool.
How about this?
Please, something I know.
In case you didn't hate me enough, what Frozen song does only Anna sing?
I know this one.
Time's running out.
Then again, I probably shouldn't have known this, but
And
I did.
The correct answer is this
Do
one.
you want to build a snowman? Run around the hall.
I have a surprise for you.
Sick of you being a bitch as I come out the door. Come
Let's
and play
test
with
your
me.
memory. Memorize the pattern.
Thank God. Why do I know this? Probably because you've been forced to watch it a million times.
Alright, let's hide my toys. From left to right, what was the order of the colors?
Oh, thank God. I wasn't even
And I will
looking.
kill the weakest one in the pack.
Good luck, guys. This one's cruel. Good luck.
Voila! Look familiar? How did you do?
Oh wow, it's like literally the same both ways.
It looks like you
Too
forgot
bad,
what was at
Vengeance.
stake.
Better luck next time. Wow, that was mean. Just damn. See you, Hugh.
Next question. I just need to justify all the bad things I've done over the years. How often does Mars go into retrograde?
I don't have a clue. I'm not a space whiz.
Time's running out. Who picked this?
I should have picked that.
Come with me.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ugh, look at this mess.
Oh, the
I spilled
painting.
blood all over my
Oh,
favorite
wow.
piece of art. Eat your heart out, Jackson Pollock. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. Tick-tock, finish
I have no
the
idea.
Here's that art
I
again.
got some of it. I
And
didn't
here's
get
what
all
you
of it.
did.
Ah, that's okay. I'll take that.
Basic shapes are too
That's
tough for you, huh?
fine. Good
See
job
if
on
you
getting
understand
100% though,
this.
dude. That's fine. So it's between Tuba, Hammer,
I hope
and
there aren't any
Riku
kids playing right
Atrosy,
now.
which I think
I
is
don't
up
mean to judge parents, but we should really limit our kids' screen time.
Yeah,
Let's try another one.
that's fine.
If I wanted you to get gored at the annual Running of the Bulls, where would I send you in Spain?
Ew! I have no idea. I know that there's a few bull things in Spain. Now it's cold, but I'm drinking it anyway because you can't turn down a good latte.
Who picked this?
God. That's okay, I'm a ghost.
Prepare for your punishment.
Come on, guys. You can do this.
Okay,
Math.
okay, fine. We'll do some math. Now get off my back. Yeesh. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. The person who does the worst dies.
Come on, dudes.
Time to get your math on.
This might be even. It'll just be by a few seconds.
Wow, this is just like watching The Beautiful Mind.
God. This is so close.
Only time for a few more problems.
Oh, that was so close. A couple of more seconds and it would have been even. Oh,
This is going to hurt me more than it
dude.
hurts you.
Oh.
I guess your number was up. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll have to write that one down. Your number was up. Yeah, that's good.
No, dude. That's just bad. So it's between Amphal and Hammer. Damn. Good luck, guys.
All right, next question. What's the point? Time's running out.
I thought that was going to be like a random answer, but it's actually... I have no idea,
And the
actually.
correct
I will look
answer
at this and
is
I'll remember.
This one?
Wow, you guys are brains.
Only a ghost got it wrong. Very good.
I didn't even click!
Here's another one.
Oops.
The Masonic symbol consists of a compass and a what?
Remember, when you guys get up to question 10, it's just a matter of the wheel.
Time's running out.
Ooh, I didn't even try to answer that last one. I just forgot. Oh well, I wouldn't have got the points anyway.
This
A
one.
square? Oh, man.
Let's go someplace fun.
Uh-oh. What's he gonna do to you? Oh, the loser wheel!
time.
Ah.
Sorry, I guess the instructions were confusing.
I see
Spin
that.
it.
You should open a PO box so I can draw you two. I kind of do have a PO box, but yeah. I'll put it on I put it on Discord, I think.
I just love it when she spins.
Oh.
You
Aki,
can't
that's
say it
not very
wasn't fair.
nice. Why am I smiling at horror? No, I have been witness, and I have won the loser wheel before. I mean, more times you lose, but I have actually survived. That was a pit.
Congrats on making it through
Right.
alive. Now let's see if you can escape. with
Hammer's
your
first
body.
game in weeks, and he's already in front.
I'm going to give you a category.
I remember that.
Classified as bears. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Michael get your
Anytime
soul.
today, kiddo.
Ouch. Nugget. I think we'll do
Let's see
one
the
more
right
trivia
answers.
murder party after this, and then I might play Drawful. I think we'll have time
You
for
move
one game of
forward one
Drawful.
space for every correct answer.
Oh, of course. We know. We know.
You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too?
This will be very
If the ghost catches
interesting.
up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the
But
game.
I'm pretty sure every time that
Here's
Mike's been in front,
everyone's
he's
next question.
won.
And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
I have no idea. I'll try to join the next game. Awesome. You just have to be quick. I got one right. No, technically I got two right. That's okay, we're still doing this.
Phases of the moon.
What? I don't know. I just know full, half, crescent. That's all I know. I'm sorry. You smart people with your trivia. This was not my game, but that's fine. Mike's back with a vengeance. Wait, I got that right. That was weird. I suppose it just sounded logical?
Beware of the darkness.
Bye bye, butt nugget.
Movies with talking animals.
Oh my god. Actually, in the first one, did it actually talk? I'm not sure, actually. I think how far ahead Hammer Dude is. Oh no, Aki's 9/11. All of them, I thought so. Thought so. Oh.
The ghosts are getting close now. Countries that have a president.
Ah, crap. No. What's the name of the game again? This game is called Trivia Murder Party. Well, it's part of the Jackbox Party Pack 3. We might try the T-knockout thing next stream. Which might be tomorrow, depending on how I feel.
Shadows are coming. Instagram filters.
No, don't know. This is when being a selfie person comes in handy. I got that right, that's so weird.
Just a few more steps.
Mike just has to get one wrong and Tuba has to get it right.
Egyptian gods.
I know this one! I think. Oh, maybe it's just. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for anyone though. It was just Isis! Damn it! Oh, I thought Kodos was a god for some reason. Oh.
The darkness approaches. Fauna for trees.
I have no idea. There's no point. I'm not gonna win. Just pick them all. See, I knew Isis, but like Kodos for some strange reason. I don't know. Because there's a few outlier Egyptian gods that you don't really hear as much about. Mike wins. Mike wins. Of course Mike won. Congratulations though, dudes. Full bragging rights. But can you win 2 in a row? Which I think you've done before, but... Whole audience dies of 10,000. Nice! I'm still salty I lost connection. Okay, we are going to do the reboot thing and just try to click in as quick as you can. Ah! Where do you join? You join at jackbox.tv on your phone. I was fastest. Square up, Mike. Mike. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like we've got some regulars in this. We are all in, so let's do this. My stream, I can be a goof. And Jane is still asleep.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, welcome to Trivia Night! A gauntlet of
Knowledge
wit.
seekers. Okay,
You know
please
what I love?
ask
Being
questions that I actually
interrupted.
know this
Everyone who
time.
does it lives.
Come on, dudes. Let's do this.
Okay now, first question.
I'm octopus.
I'm a huge fan of Ken Burns. His documentaries are good, sure, but what I really love is his hair. World War II started with the invasion of what nation?
I did know this. I think it was that, but I don't know. Oh, crap. I did learn this. I know bits of World War II, but...
The correct answer is...
Thank God! Oh! Oh, we all got that right. Guess or not, good job, guys. Oh, man.
Next question. How many late-night diner customers are there in Edward Hopper's painting Nighthawks?
I have no idea. Good luck, guys. I click things.
Time's running out.
Come on, Mike.
Who picked this one?
I guessed.
The rest of you, you're in for a
It's
treat.
nice when you guess correctly.
Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game.
This one's
No one has
easy.
to die in this one, unless you refuse to participate. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. I'm sure you'll do great. Commence cutting.
Ugh, it makes me uncomfortable. Damn.
Wow, these are gonna make a great necklace.
I've heard of toe necklaces, but finger necklaces?
Here's the early scores, and yeah, this is about what I expected. Oh, and let's pay attention to the audience for a moment. They get lonely. The audience is definitely in the mix there. We'll see how it goes for them.
Go audience.
Let's try another one. I love sitting on a grassy knoll and staring up at the clouds. What are those wispy clouds that exist in the highest elevation?
Still, toe necklace? I've heard of toe necklaces in those, tribal communities. Ah! Damn it. I did know this. It's one of those things they try to instill in your brain when you're in primary school, but of course other things go a bit later.
Yes.
Damn it. Good job, Brainiacs.
The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor.
Sorry. Decisions.
Nothing brings out the best in people like a big pile of cash. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Huddle up and talk about your strategy, ding-a-lings.
scared. Oh, God.
Sometimes betrayal is totally worth it. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy
I'm
this.
sorry. I just know that there's pretty much a guarantee that someone's going to take the money, so it's better to be evil than, you know, think that people are not going to take it when you know that they
Here's where
are.
everybody's at right now.
I've learned with that one, you just take the money.
I've got more questions for you.
I'm sorry.
What food company actually owns the Weight Watchers weight loss clinics?
Oh, I did know this. I think it's that one, actually. I don't know. Have it, greedy people. I'm greedy then, just to stay alive for one more round.
Time turning out.
Ooh, charming. You guys are so charming.
And the correct answer is...
But dang.
This.
Points?
Everyone is wrong. Let's play
Well,
a
damn
game.
you then. Fine.
I want to see you spell. Use letters.
I
to spell
can
the
never
longest word
type
you
this in
can before
time.
time runs out. I especially love adverbs, but that's just me. Don't be the person with the shortest word, or you'll regret it. We've pretty much started, so don't dawdle. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time.
Okay.
Ooh, let's see what you did there.
I pressed.
I don't want to be a jerk
I
about spelling,
pressed.
but you're really not giving me much of a choice. And ties are verboten. I just read the fountainhead, so I only reward winners.
I pressed. See, I told you this. Mean. It's fine. It's fine. There's always another round. There's always another game.
Here's another one. What was the name of Jason's loving mother in the Friday the 13th movies?
Oh. Sorry. Hey, I can be salty, especially when I do a thing and it says I didn't do the thing when I did do the thing. See? I'm salty.
Time's running out. Who said this one?
Wait, I think I said Pamela. Cool.
One of you is still alive. Let's go someplace fun.
Well done. Good luck, sir.
Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. 14. Now I need a little help from a safe player. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Ooh, I like those odds, because they are very bad odds. Roll higher than me or
Good
you...
luck. Good luck, dude.
If this is what it took for you to face your gambling problem, then frankly, I'm happy.
This sucks. I'm a ghost anyway.
Next
We've got
question.
Mike.
This would be my one
Vengeance
question
and
I'd ask the old wise man who sits atop the mountain.
Yes,
Which NFL quarterback's mom appeared in a series of commercials for Campbell's Chunky Soup?
I don't know.
Time's running out.
Doesn't matter because I'm a ghost. Good luck to those that are still alive, though.
Who picked this one? Prepare for your punishment.
Plex.
We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of
Oh,
poison.
come on. That's mean.
Pick a chalice to put your poison in.
Come on. I'm going to poison that one. Dolan's a horror fan.
And it's your turn now. Pick a chalice to drink from.
Don't drink the one
I
I
know
put
what you're
poison
thinking,
in.
but don't worry. My chalices are BTH free. Good to the last drop, if you know what I mean.
Apparently.
Now let's see what everyone drank.
Oh.
This is going to poison me more than it poisons you. Not really.
I poisoned the skull one because it's the one that you expect to have poison in it.
Nothing beats the smooth,
I don't know if that's
refreshing
ironic
taste
or
of
what, but
poison.
yeah. I'm mean. We just got Mike and Vengeance.
Wow, the audience is on fleek. Am I using that right?
Wow. Good job, audience. Yep. Excuse me.
Alright, next question. Good news, I need help figuring out my taxes. What do you call the amount of income on your U.S. tax form after you've removed your allowable deductions?
US. I always pick the one that looks like the Grail from Indiana Jones. Yeah. Now I'm supposed to know this stuff. I'm not American. If there's anything wrong with that.
Time's running out.
That's cool.
Who picked this?
I didn't know. You guys are American. You should know that. I'm sorry. I guessed. Pure guess.
I want to see people fight. You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself.
Or you can
Or
take
you can
some
grab
money.
And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone.
Come on, dudes.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I picked the one that looks like a chalice.
Hurt each other. Clang.
What's he gonna do?
You can't even kill someone right. You'll pay for this.
That's a... Damn!
Take a moment to check out my full explanation of the tiebreaker rules over on my website.
Oh, okay, Foul. I'm sorry. I like I said, I'm not from America, so I don't know.
Well, look who's still alive.
Come on, Vengeance. This is your chance. I'm not judging people.
I'm going to give you a category.
Really don't know about tax.
Diet Coke ingredients. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Decisions.
I still can't believe I got that right. That was just random, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anyone.
Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space
Good job,
for every correct answer.
Let's see how you do.
You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
Ooh. To be honest, I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure Tyson is a heavyweight. I have no idea. Fine. It seems like something that he would do, but I have no idea. I blame Goldgibby for killing me. How did I kill you? Hey, Dwight. Welcome. We are currently playing a round of Trivia Murder Party. After this, we're going to play Drawful, and then I'm going to have to finish the stream because I have a dinner thing to go to, family related. Ah, dumb. Oh well.
The ghosts are catching up. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Signers of the Declaration of Independence.
That's alright. I just came from a dinner date myself. Noish. Oh, he didn't actually sign it. Wow. Well, goes to show I know my history.
Island nations.
Do you know Australia is technically an island? I have no idea. When in doubt, just pick them all. That's my logic.
Kill your friend and come back to life. It's the only way. Films released in 3D.
Wasn't that would have been. Hey, Saria-chan. Welcome. All of them.
Hurry up.
Fruit.
Fruit.
And then I think of that Planet Dolan song, fruits. Fruits. They're delicious, they're nutritious, and something rather Well, I'm stupid. Ooh, God
This is gonna get ya.
damn it. Mike's gonna win again, isn't he? Come on, vengeance.
Countries that border China.
Hey, look at you. Welcome. You love history? That is awesome. It's nice to have something that you like. Well, I got half of it right.
That was kind of a gimme.
Come on. Ah, Mike. It's not that I don't want Mike to win or anything like that, it's just that he's won quite a few, and it's nice to see a variety of people win, that's all. That's all. Hey, Subavi YouTube. Or YT, which I'm pretty sure stands for YouTube. Finally, when I get right. So did Mike. Ooh, vengeance! Ooh, come on, dudes.
Caribbean nations.
Well, I don't know this one whatsoever. Yeah, I think we'll have time for one round of Drawful, but then I'll have to finish it there. Should be good. I said should be good, but I said that very, very quickly. Thank God. But, that was a close one. But vengeance! Congratulations. Mike, so much for getting 2 in a row. Better luck next time. I'm pretty sure you still hold the record for most wins. Funeral cancelled. That's funny. Wow, go audience. Look at that money. Look at that moolah. I only said moolah because he said moolah before. Okay, so let's set up. I'm going to set up Drawful now. Steam. Drawful. I'm going to turn this off. That was fun. Thank you for joining. That was a 3-way race. That was incredible. So 1 round of Drawful and then I'll have to finish the stream there because, you know, things. I just gotta set up on my phone first. Yeah, I know, I say the same thing again and again. I love how just casual Drawful is. Trivia Murder Party can be a bit intense, but Drawful's pretty chill. My OBS just completely took over my screen. Don't do that. How's the junior thing coming? I'll be honest and I'll say I haven't really done much else on it because I've been trying to catch up with all the commissions. I'm probably going to try to do some when I get home later. I got distracted. It's cute. I'm not ignoring it, I'm just putting other things that are older first. That's all. Wow, I almost got that wrong. Alright. I'm about to make this live. Where is it? There we go. Okay. And let's do this. Yeah, Dom, I have not forgotten. I am going to definitely work on it. I'm triggered. Who's triggered? I know I draw pretty much the same thing every time, but I don't care. I don't know.
Hello!
Vengeance, that's mean, but I understand. Now we're just waiting for people to draw themselves. Oh man, that's cool, but I guess. Yeah. Blink. Rest in pickles. So we've got I'm triggered and Lord Mike still drawing. Oh man.
Oh!
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Ah, that's so cute.
Well, hello there. This is Drawful. I love it when there's a full crew. It makes me feel popular. Everybody, follow me. All right. If you look at your devices right now, you should see a secret prompt just for you. Something kind of weird. like Pimento Loaf or The Mentalist. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, have fun! Oh!
Wow, this is really bad. I'm sorry.
If you're still watching, wishing you could somehow play along, you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering this room code.
Wow, it's not letting me run. Wow, that's really bad writing, but okay. Come on, let me draw.
Hello!
Fair enough, Matt. Nothing wrong with drawing. I wrote one tiny little clue in my drawing, so Oh, Dolan started hating
30
me on
seconds left to finish your
Yeats.
drawing. Maybe you should just hit send now so you don't take too long and miss your chance. Great! All the pictures are in.
Come on. Ooh.
Use your devices to type in what you think the real title for this picture could have been.
Mine is terrible as always. I'm sure it's fine. Sorry. That was awful.
Hello!
Salty mic. In foul, they have a knack for putting you first, don't they? I wonder if it has something to do with the order that people finish their drawings in.
Hurry up! Here are your choices. Which of these titles do you think really inspired this drawing?
Bing, bing,
Hello!
no idea.
Okay, who picked what?
That's alright. What is a gourd? I don't know what a gourd is. Decorative gourds. See, it would help if I actually knew what it was.
Up next, put in your titles now.
Oh, it's a squash. Okay.
Hello!
Oh, okay. Okay. I learn something new every day. That's cool.
Come on, typing time is almost up.
I How do
Here are
it?
your choices.
No, I can't do it. Put the bacon in the wheelbarrow. I know I'm gonna get this wrong, but I like this answer.
Select an answer. Come on. And here are your picks.
Peeled bug bacon. I like that. I like bacon. Traffic accident. This is bacon. I had no what? I like bacon, but what? I don't get it, but alright. Okay. I'll take that.
Type in a title.
You drew this, enjoy this moment. Yeah. There's only so much that you can do with your finger in a tiny screen. I gave a tiny little hint because I didn't.
Okay, here are your
Ooh.
choices.
I like some of these. I'm off to bed. I hope everyone has a great one. No worries, Matt. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you some other time, hopefully.
Let's see what people
Here's
picked.
a mine. The magic Mexican maid. No! Holy crap! You guys got it! How could you tell that it was a janitor? I'm so glad. I did the little cart thing and I tried to do a broom and I'm trying to make the thing look like, oh, it's magic. And I wrote magic down there because I'm trying to say it's not that he's stinky or anything, it's meant to be magic. Oh, that's nice. I get points for that.
Let's take a look at our next drawing.
I know what I'm gonna write. And you guys are gonna be like, what? But I'm writing it anyway. I didn't actually see how many points I had. I was just overwhelmed by the fact that so many of you got it. Maybe I shouldn't have written magic. That might have been a bit of a giveaway. But I didn't know what else. I mean, damn. Was that bad of me to write magic in the actual drawing? I mean, I didn't write janitor. I just wrote magic.
And here are your choices.
Oh, that's a bit. I will have to have a look at my lead in a minute. God damn, so many of you guys got it.
And here are your picks.
That's a bit mean. I don't know, I just wanted to write it for some strange reason. Cool. Yeah, let's not talk about people's... Let's not be bullies. I mean, I know it's in good fun, but that's pretty much... That's bullying now, so no bullying, please. Evening, Gooby. I congratulate you on the Doopies and storyline. Dolan was the one that wrote it, not me. Ooh.
Next up.
Well, there's only one thing that comes to mind with this. What game are you playing? We are playing Drawful.
Oh. Come on. Typing time is almost up.
Hello!
There we go. My amazing voice talent. You know, those lines were recorded months ago. Like, when I first became Gooby, we just recorded a bunch of lines, so Dolan would have just picked from a, you know, library full of stuff. Yeah. You got logged out? That sucks. Try to get back in.
Pick an answer.
Hello!
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it lets you back in,
And
sometimes it
here are your
doesn't.
picks.
Hello!
I initially wrote Killer Clown, but it told me no, you can't put that because someone's already written it.
Oh.
You stole it from me. Fair enough. Wow.
Oh yeah. No, that's definitely the guy from my dreams.
You dream about clowns? Super Planet Dolan is focused on the you know, the cartoon characters.
And now, another drawing.
I don't care. There we go. That's what I've written. And the Super Planet Dolan are about, you know, doing questions and answers. It's sort of more story focused, whereas the countdowns are countdowns. Aww.
Type in. Okay, here are your choices.
Hello!
Pick something. Okay, who picked what?
Poor Lapis. Poor Lapis. No, Jane has adjusted herself. She's still sleeping though. Fine.
Oh.
Hey, people liked my answer. Mad small child, even though it clearly wasn't the answer. No.
next one.
There we go, there's one.
Oh! Hurry up, people! Just type something in!
See you, Gracie. I hope you've had a nice time and that you look after yourself.
Here are your choices.
Aww.
Pick
Hello,
anything.
Gary Oak. Nice name.
And here are your picks.
I don't look like a rock. A decoy, god damn. Alright, see you trap in the hat. See you some other time, maybe. Ah, got me again. Sexy message. A drawing by Tuber Memes.
Okay, the next drawing.
There we go. I was going to write something else, but I didn't because I'm nice. Do Dolan actually have a brother? Yes, and he's also got a sister. Dolan is the youngest in his family.
Come on! Typing time is almost... And here are your choices.
I don't know, who's Tuber Memes? Dan Schneider. Oh!
Choose something. Let's see what people picked.
I get the Dan Schneider thing. Gross. Gooby, what do you think of Ramona? She's pretty cool. You happen to put fetish. Those are real and they're weird. Whoever put Dan Schneider, lol. Yeah. It would be so funny if that was actually it. Finger toes! How are you supposed to draw that? I won! That's nice. Wild Dom, congratulations on the most likes. Oh, that was fun. I only won because so many people got which my drawing was. I'm kind of wondering if writing magic might have been cheating a little bit, but I didn't exactly say what the title was, I just said that it was meant to be magic. And then you guys managed to figure out the janitor thing, so that was lucky. So I am unfortunately going to have to end the stream there because Dolan and I will have to go out soon. I'm just going to check on him when I see him. So drawings that I was well, I suppose I've really been, you know, working on this. I mean, you guys saw me do the line art and stuff. So let me just zoom in on that. And I swear that it looks better on OBS than what it does on my monitor. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, Dom, it was a joke, but it was a joke that was, you know, maybe taken a little bit too far. You know, sometimes we do this, but at least you stopped when you did. You wrote it once and that was it. So, yeah. So I am going to, oh, it's because my computer screen's down, because I was pointing it at Jaina, that's why it was like that. Okay, so I am going to have to leave it there. But this was a lot of fun, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. I might be streaming tomorrow, but I can't 100% promise. We'll just see if I do stream, we'll be doing more of the graphic novel, or sorry, not graphic novel, the visual novel, and some more art. And again, thank you so much for being here, and thank you to those who donated. And if you do decide to help me out on Patreon, you will have my biggest thank yous, and I'm going to write a few more things just saying that I'm going to message everyone that decides to help out and, you know, send a personal message, because I think it's nice if things are a bit more personal. Yeah, thank you so much for your time, and I might see you tomorrow, if not probably Sunday or Monday, depends on how we go. And if you guys have any suggestions for other videos that I could do, because I'm always open to suggestions, please let me know, and I will see you guys around. I'll be in Discord for a little bit after this as well, because Dolan hasn't messaged me or anything to say let's go, so bye. Look after yourselves, okay?